Manny, you've come a long way since we met, and I'll take full credit for that, but you need to let go of the past so you could have a future.
Are you one of those people who constantly dwell on what could have been, but wasn't? Or perhaps you find yourself wondering if things would be different, if you had done something differently. Do you worry about upcoming bills or fret about what the future holds? Let me tell you, you're trapped in the constant worry of your past and your future. Don't worry, most people are, but you're about to change that. I want you to know that your power to decide and act resides in the present.
The thing you kids haven't come around to is that there's no real fulfillment is a lie that they use to sell paper towels.
Hey, now who's cynical?
And I'm just experienced enough to know life is disappointing and it's short. And if you're smart, you can steal what happiness you can when you can, or just, stay on autopilot the rest of your life.
We should focus on the present and free ourselves from the chains of constant worry about the past or the future. Understand that the present is our true place of power. Never, ever forget this. Your future belongs to you. Your current expectations and decisions shape how you will live in the future. Instead of letting the fear of the future paralyze you, embrace its potential as a land of opportunities to explore and conquer.
I've been a terrible father.
It's not true.
Yes, it is. It is. I haven't been around. I told myself I was doing you a favor, which is bullshit. It was bad for you. And it was terrible for me. I made some mistakes, pal. I know that. But I also know that I can do better. And I know that's easier said than done. I know it's a lot of work, and I hope it's not too late.
Embrace gratitude as a gateway to the present moment. It's a powerful tool to anchor our attention in the now. Happiness doesn't reside in possessions, but in contentment. It's more about the mind than the bank account. By practicing gratitude, we acknowledge and appreciate what we have right now, instead of constantly yearning for what we don't.
Every day, every decision is an opportunity. And I want to start taking some of those. So I'm not asking you to believe me, I'm just asking for you to give me a chance. I know I may never be the greatest father in the world, but I know I can do better. And I'm telling you right now that I promise I will never stop trying.
This practice helps us develop a present-centered mindset where our actions and decisions are rooted in appreciating the current reality. We must free ourselves from the chains of the past and the future and embrace the power of the present with all its possibilities. By doing so, we allow ourselves to live fully and with personal motivation, knowing that every moment is an opportunity to grow, learn, and choose how we want to live. Let's remember these words. Don't expect events to happen the way you want. Decide to want them to happen as they do, and you'll be happy.
Are two words as non-threatening as words can be, but put them together side by side and they have the power to haunt you for the rest of your life. What if? What if? What if?
Focusing on the present not only empowers us, but also deeply connects us to ourselves and the world around us. Instead of regretting past mistakes, learn from them and apply those lessons to the present. Stop seeing yourself as a prisoner of your past and choose to use it as a valuable guide to build a more meaningful present. Leave behind the uncertainty of the future. Shape your expectations and present decisions to create a powerful future. The human mind often gets caught between the past and the future, leaving little room for the present moment.
But if what you felt then was true love, then it's never too late. If it was true then, why wouldn't it be true now? You need only the courage to follow your heart.
You must firmly believe in the importance of the present as the only tangible reality. Remember this, it's not that we have little time, but that we waste a lot. Life slips away from us while we wait to live. This powerful statement reminds us that every moment is a unique opportunity to live, learn, and grow instead of dwelling on the past or worrying excessively about the future.
A lot of people do not want us to succeed. A lot of people do not want us here. Private, your hat is too high. Unlike some other folks here, we have the most to prove. Now is where you show the proof.
The present becomes the space where we exercise our power of choice and action. Learn that the past is a teacher, not a prison. We shouldn't completely ignore the past, but learn from it and then leave it behind.
Everything you've heard about me is true. I've lost my family, my job. I'm an alcoholic. My daughter was diagnosed with acute leukemia at the age of 5, and I spent my days at work instead of being at home, looking after her, because I was afraid of watching her die.
Remember this and pay close attention. It's not the things themselves that disturb us, but our interpretations of them. Applied to the past, this means our current interpretations of past events can affect our perception of the present.
I'm not a good father. I'm not a good man. I'm not hijacking this plane. I'm trying to save it. And I will save it. If you work with me.
Instead of letting past worries limit us, we can learn from past experiences and use them as a foundation to build a more conscious and meaningful present. Look at the future as a field of possibilities, not fears. While planning for the future is wise, obsessing over it can generate unnecessary anxiety and stress.
Why don't you let people see the good in you?
Because when people see good, they expect good. And I don't want to have to live up to anyone's expectations.